everybody, and welcome to an episode of Wave Clear, your source for everything that Grievance has to do concerning MOBAs. I'm Tsetzuko.
I'm Ehgi.
And we're here to give you the news on what's going on with the MOBA games that we play, and also what's going on with the Grievance MOBA division. So, without further ado, with some further ado, down here in the corner you're seeing some Nosgoth gameplay. So if it looks interesting to you, we'll be talking about that a little bit later on. So now, without further ado, Ehgi's going to talk to you about some MOBA news.
Alright, first up in new MOBA news today, we have some really exciting updates coming up with League of Legends with their new map that's coming out. Oh, this map looks phenomenal. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at that.
No, we're not. No, we're not. We're just going to talk about it.
Oh, okay. We're just going to talk about it. Sorry. Alright, really excited about this new map. The graphic updates are gorgeous. The map now doesn't look... I don't know, the way, if you took a look at it before, the characters seemed very detailed compared to an old-fashioned, flat, poor graphic map they were sitting on. Well, they updated the map, the colors are vivid, beautiful, but they also did it so that you can still notice and clearly see all the character animations and abilities on the map without getting distracted by the jungle monsters or such. Another cool thing they did is they made it a lot easier to tell where you are orientated on the map. If you remember, the map's divided into a west and east quadrant. On the west side you have Baron, and on the east side you have the Dragon. Well, on the west side now, it looks more, starting at Baron in the center, it looks more, there's more destruction going on through the west side of the map. It's rocky, there's broken formations, that kind of stuff. While on the east side, you have this beautiful forest set up and everything to help you out.
They were saying that they were doing that so, like, you can know where you're at on the map.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Better orientation. Another exciting part is the jungle monsters also got changed. They give it more of a display of their abilities and their power. Like if you pass red buff now, it kind of jumps at you and roars to be like, hey, I'm going to mess you up, showing that it does more damage and hurts more. While the Krugs, which are replacing the golems, are kind of withdrawn, rocky, showing that they don't do much damage, but they're much tankier.
What was didn't they add like a fat thing?
The frog?
Oh, it's a frog?
They added a frog to it. There's also a frog enemy who he starts out little and then just kind of suddenly blows up really big in your face. The dragon also now, his abilities, the appearance of his abilities is bigger, showing his massive damage he can do, and he appears more territorial, so when you enter his little cave domain, he first shows up on the side of the wall and then rushes down at you. And Baron also now is going to have more of a pattern to his abilities, so that he's more predictable when you're fighting him in case the enemy team comes in and you're ready for an enemy engagement. Okay. But he still hurts, and he has some new abilities as well. Like his ground poison ability, it shows before it activates. They added a ring on the ground so you know where it's pooling instead of it just pooling everywhere.
Oh, so they added in some telegraphs then.
Yeah, kind of. And then also to differentiate the sides of the map, the red side of the map now, it has an owl theme and more curved lines, while the blue side of the map has a stag theme and is more linear and straight, kind of blocky. And then if you get to the middle of the map, you have the owl and the stag symbol meeting, and the minions even represent their sides better, like the red minions have an axe, which is a curved weapon, and the blue minions have warhammers. So that's exciting.
Yeah, when I look at the map, I mean, the art style kind of, it makes me think of Dota, honestly, or Dawn Gate. It's got that updated look to it, and I guess they were saying that when they were doing the visual updates and stuff for the champions, that they were doing it with this map in mind. So the new champion, or the champions with the visual updates, and the new champions should look like they fit in on the map. And now it'll be the older champions that don't have that visual update that will look like they don't quite fit. And hopefully they'll get visual updates.
Mm-hmm. Another nice thing is if you go to the edge of the map, you're not scrolling to black endless darkness now. You can actually see off into the distance off the sides of the map.
Yeah, that's cool. Alright, so that's League of Legends, and you're also going to talk about Smite. Smite?
We'll talk about Smite today. For those of you who are tuning in right now, if you get a chance after this, you should really check out High Res Studios' stream today. Due to the high demand of their new Raw America skin, they're also doing a charity event for American Red Cross to raise money. Depending during the stream, how much you donate, there is prizes and such. But every $2, every time you buy the Raw America skin, $2 is automatically donated to the Red Cross. On top of that, they also have a new god that's Rama, the 7th avatar of Vishnu.
Yep.
Rama is an ADC, a physical carry.
He's a hunter.
He's a hunter, sorry. Voice of habit. But yes, he's a hunter. He uses a bow and arrows. He has an ability where every 15 auto attacks, you get an astral arrow, and you use astral arrows towards your other abilities in order to do more damage. And his ult also requires astral arrows. It throws him high up in the air, and then he shoots down. I'm not sure what his range is, but I've been hit by it from pretty far away. It's pretty big.
It's pretty big. Like, I saw him, and I got excited by him, but then I found out about the astral arrow thing, and I'm someone who doesn't like to really micromanage a whole bunch of things, and that just seemed like...
Well, it has a tally that shows you when you have astral
arrows.
Right,
but I don't know, like something about like not being able to use an ability if I don't have an arrow or whatever. Just I don't know. I was excited about him, and now I'm not so much. But I haven't played him yet.
He has high attack speed.
Right.
So you
and
can
I like
get
his dodge
astral
roll.
arrows pretty good.
He has like a dodge roll. That's pretty cool.
You can get astral arrows pretty quick. So it really depends on your play type and what you like.
And there was they just came out with a Chalk skin not too long ago where he looks like Jason or something.
Oh yeah, the Chalk Jason skin. He's got a hockey mask.
Then
you have the Carnage Fenrir skin where he's a robot now. Another really great thing they finally updated is instead of now going during the champions god selection, instead of having to scroll through all your gods and seeing who you have mastered and who you don't, they added a tab that's called mastered and unmastered, so it'll just show you who you have mastered, who you don't have mastered. So if you want to work on that.
Yeah, that's. Can you still can you click on not mastered and then click on tank or guardian or whatever?
No, they're all together.
Oh, that's not as good, but that's a step in the right direction.
It's an improvement, definitely.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give you some news about Nosgoth. Not a whole lot. It's still in closed beta. You can still purchase a founder's pack type deal to get into the game. We also have some beta keys available, but we're going to hand those out later this month. If you have beta keys for Nosgoth that you need to get rid of, please send them to me. We are going to check out Nosgoth during one of the MOBA Mondays for July, and I'm just going to hand out beta keys to the people who show up to participate or are interested who don't already have a key. But in Nosgoth news, there's a couple of things. We had the Prophet, which came out not too long ago. The Prophet's a new human class who uses dual pistols and has basically creepy cursed blood related abilities. She can siphon health. She can sacrifice her health to give her teammates health.
Which is a nice additive. There wasn't a healer before, was there?
No, there was the Alchemist has an alternate ability where she can throw down a healing bomb, and it puts a little AoE out.
But not really a main ability that can heal, right?
Yeah, it's a main ability. I mean, humans, they have their weapons and two abilities, so either ability is really their main ability. But
that's true.
So, and even, I don't know. So far, the Prophet's healing ability doesn't seem to be all that great because, it's like sacrifice 50 of your health to give 100 to your teammate or something. And in a pug situation, like, you don't want to do that.
That's true.
So, but in addition to that, at E3 they showed a new map. It's not available to play yet, but it should be out soon. It's the first vampire map. The maps that are currently out are all based on like human areas, and so the first vampire map they showed it off at E3. It's like all these human areas are like broken down, ragged, like shanty towns with like wooden houses and stuff. The vampire map
is like it's stone and rock buildings, isn't it? If you played the Legacy of Kain series.
Yeah, it's like stone with statues. It's all like red hues and black hues, and it looks really cool. And I'm pretty excited to play it when it does come out. So hopefully that's coming out soon. And the other thing that they did is they debuffed the humans a little bit. Humans had gotten taken a little bit of a nerf a while back, and they undid some of the changes to make them more viable. And they said that they made the changes in a way that hopefully will help play on average, but not skew high level play in the humans' favor. Because a good team of humans can just destroy a team of vampires. But at a lower skill cap, like the vampires just always murder the humans. So
did they fix matchmaking yet?
It's getting better. I mean, it's one of those things where more people are getting into the game because of the Steam sale, because of beta key giveaways and stuff like that. So it's getting a lot better. There's still issues, but so basically what they did is they increased clip size for the humans, so you can get more shots off before you have to reload.
Thank God.
They fixed some of the recoil and weapon spread for the hunter's crossbow, and they increased. They took away some of the recoil reduction for the scout's bow and the prophet's pistols, so they actually got a little bit harder to use in that regard. But that's what's going on. So hopefully we will see that new map, and I'm not sure when they're going into full open beta. I had kind of heard that they wanted to get 5 classes per side, but I mean I haven't heard anything about any other classes yet, so who knows. But that's the news from Nosgoth. And yeah, so now we're going to talk about some pretty exciting and interesting news for the Grievance MOBA division. So we're doing a couple of things to try to increase our membership and participation in events and things across the board. We were doing really well, and then WildStar came out, and we just kind of hit the back burner at that point. So,
which happens when a new game comes out, of course.
Yeah.
But
hang on a minute.
Sorry, dogs.
The dogs always want to play or
with
eat food
toy.
or whatever when we're streaming. I don't know. So back to the MOBA division. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to narrow our focus over the coming months. We are going to focus on Smite, which is already out, open, available. We're going to focus on Nosgoth, which I just told you about. And as that goes into release, we'll be participating heavily in that as well. And we are also going to put our isometric perspective cards into the Heroes of the Storm whenever that comes out. So for the time being, any game that we do play or have listed on the Grievance forums, or if it's an interesting MOBA, trust me, I am keeping an eye on it. I am constantly looking for updates for pretty much every games that aren't even in the US yet. I'm checking out the news, I'm checking out the patch notes, all that stuff. I do have an eye on everything, but for the time being, we're going to focus on Smite, Nosgoth, and Heroes of the Storm when they come out, And everything else we will be playing on MOBA Mondays, off and on, according to the schedule. And but we're going to focus on weekly events and things like that for those games that I just mentioned. So that's the news as far as narrowing our focus, and we're going to really try to drive home recruitment for those games and to ramp up some of the events and things that we do throughout the week and throughout the months. In addition, let's see, we have a new program that we're going to try out called EAT. And it stands for Event Attendance Tally. And basically what we're going to do is we are going to have a giveaway of a prize. And the way this is going to work is, okay, so it's all going to be focused on MOBA Mondays. We want people to come out to MOBA Mondays. We want people to come out whether you play the game that we're playing a lot, whether you've never tried it. We want you to come out and play at MOBA Mondays. Our MOBA community is a different type of community. I want our MOBA community to be a group of people who play all sorts of MOBA games together. Mm-hmm. I don't want to segregate everybody into these different games. Because the way that MOBAs play out is it's not like a guild, it's not like an MMO. You don't get 40 people and go off and do a raid. MOBAs are, done in 3v3 teams, 5v5 teams, small groups of people, and, I want those small groups to all be connected under the banner of our MOBA division and participate together. So.
And the nice part is we're playing together as Grievance, as a group, so if you've always been nervous about people raging at you or getting mad at you because you're new and you don't know what you're doing, you don't have to worry about that. There'll be plenty of people there willing to help you, and Grievance, of course, everyone knows, is very family-friendly orientated, so we're there to help. You won't get raged at for not knowing what you're doing. We'll help you figure out what you can do, what you want to do. There's a lot of optional roles, even in MOBAs.
Yeah. And so, it's very important to us. So we're going to implement a program called EAT. Like I said, it stands for Event Attendance Tally. Every MOBA Monday that you show up to, starting with the first one in July, which is not next week, but the following week. Let me see here. It is July the 7th. Okay, so starting with the MOBA Monday on July 7th, every MOBA Monday that you come out to and you participate in, and participation is defined as participating or being a part of at least 2 matches. Whether they're 15-minute matches, 45-minute matches, hour matches, whatever, 2 matches, you will get a point towards your event attendance tally.
And it has to be at least you tried attendance. You don't just show up and be like, I'm bad at this, and just kind of dilly-dally behind everyone else. Even if you get killed a lot in it, try. We really encourage you to try.
So, you come to the MOBA Monday, you participate, you get a point towards your EAT, and we're going to start with a 3-month period, and then it's going to shorten to 2 months. So, the first 3 months coming up, July, August, September, during that time period, you have the opportunity to earn points towards your EAT tally, and when that time period ends, we will be doing a giveaway of a prize related to the games that we're playing. It will not be we're not going to say, okay, you won, here's the skin for a character in Nosgoth. It's going to be, okay, you won, what MOBA do you want a prize in? What, if you like to play Smite, we're not going to make you take a prize in Nosgoth. It's not going to work like that. So what we're going to do is, at the time that we do the prize giveaway, we're going to look at everybody's EAT tallies, their totals for the attendance for the MOBA Mondays. And for every 2 points that you have, you get 1 entry into a drawing. And so we'll put all the names into a bowl, we'll get on stream, we'll shake it up, draw a name, that person wins. If you don't win, you keep all your EAT points, and to contribute to your entries to the next drawing. And if you do win, then you get wiped clean, and you start again and, work your way up to another entry. So because we're starting this brand new, we're going to have 3 months, like I said, July, August, September. And then at that point, we're going to shorten it to every 2 months we'll do a giveaway. So all these details are going to be put up in a post on the forums, the MOBA Division forums, within the next week. So you'll be able to see it there. But yeah, basically we just want to provide the opportunity to basically give back to you guys for coming out and being a part of our community and being a part of the Grievance MOBA Division and helping to support it and to help it grow. So that's going to be starting, like I said, July 7th will be the first one. We will also have the July schedule for MOBA Mondays up within the next week as well. So keep your eye on the MOBA Division forums for the EAT details and the July MOBA Monday schedule.
Mm-hmm. And we will eventually have a list of winners and the prizes they chose.
Yeah, we do. Everything's going to be public. We're going to track your points publicly, and then whenever somebody wins a prize, we're going to put their name up there and what prize they got and stuff like that. So, lots of exciting stuff coming up for the MOBA Division. I really hope that some of this stuff helps bring more people in. We're definitely going to start some active recruitment in those games that I mentioned, and as always, you are more than welcome to add me in pretty much any game as Tsetzuko. Add me on Steam, and the best way to get a hold of me is add me on Steam. And if you're on playing a game and you want some company, if you got me added on Steam, just send me a message and say, hey, I'm playing this. Do you want to play a game or two? I'll let you know. But
and I'm an avid MOBA player. I especially love Smite, and I'm finally going on a day schedule till the end of August. So I plan to be available in the TeamSpeak a lot more. So if anybody wants to jump in and learn how to play a MOBA, feel free to come bug me. I would love to show you and get more people involved.
All right, and as always, we are looking for co-casters for WaveClear. So if you have a webcam and some sort of microphone and you are interested in getting on here and talking about MOBAs with us, contact me on the forums. And also next week there will be no episode of WaveClear. Next Friday is 4th of July, and I'm not doing any casts or anything next week, so catch us the following Friday for the next episode of WaveClear, and don't forget to join us this Monday. Ehgi's going to be running MOBA Monday. It's Smite this Monday, so if you want to play or get involved with that, please join us. Do keep in mind that this MOBA Monday will not count towards EAT. That doesn't start until July 7th, but we still want you to come out and have fun. And then, as always, thanks for tuning in, and thanks for being a part of Grievance. And if you're not a part of Grievance, go sign up. And we will catch you 2 weeks from now.
Thank you.